Today I'm going to be trying as many Welsh foods as I can find, a lot of traditional ones. I asked followers over on Instagram what I should try here in Wales and got so many suggestions, a lot of top answers. I'm going to try and find as much as I can and try it all, or close to it. We've got a lot on the agenda today. I'm going to start the day with something simple, mostly because I need coffee. One of the top recommendations y'all suggested was rarebit, which is a Welsh tea bread. I guess they soak dried fruits and currants in tea overnight and then cook it into the bread, and it makes it kind of a moist, sticky cake. Now, Jeremy and I did try this the first time that we came to Wales, but we only had it in our hotel room. It was a store-bought one. This one is homemade. It's from this lovely coffee shop that I came to the other day and loved the coffee so much that when I saw that they had rarebit on the menu, I said, I'm gonna go back and try it there. And it looks lovely. A lot of y'all suggested when we did try this that we needed butter. We were missing butter, so butter it is. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, you can taste the currants are more plump than they typically would be, and you can taste the tea in it. It's really nice. It's got a nice sweetness. There's a nice coating of dusting of brown sugar, demerara sugar on the top of it. I mean, I would say it's kind of like spice cake adjacent. It's kind of like in the vein of banana bread or zucchini bread, but with currants in it. It's really good. It's really nice. I just got a bite of the sugar dusting on the top, and that was extra delicious. They also have a really nice iced latte. I just really love this place. I love that it's in an old gatehouse next to the castle. The staff in there are just so lovely. Brody's Coffee Co. Check it out. Walking by the castle here, I just remembered learning last time I was in Cardiff that these pieces outlined in brick, I believe that they're part of the Roman ruins, if I recall, that they're the really old bits. So neat. I love that they outline them in red so you can see them clearly. I've noticed it's pretty hard to find traditional Welsh food because I think a lot of people make it at home. I tried to stop at a place on my way into Wales that served Glamorgan sausage, which is a vegetarian sausage made with Welsh cheese and leeks. I was so excited to try it, but then when I got it, I think it was just some standard plant-based sausages. So if you know of a place that I could try Glamorgan sausages, let me know. I have not been able to find one. I did find a restaurant here in Cardiff called the Welsh House, and they seem to have quite a few of the things that I want to try. We're gonna check a lot of boxes here, and it's gonna be pretty gluttonous. You know you found a good place when you have a fantastic view of the castle and they're playing Tom Jones. If that's not a perfect combo, I don't know what is. Will Smith is sound checking right now, and it's awesome. Will Smith was sound checking over at Cardiff Castle, and so I came inside. Well, I'm not sure if I ordered the right thing, but I think it checks all the boxes. This is a Welsh rarebit with cockles and poached egg and lava bread and bacon. So as far as I know, this checks all the boxes of Welsh breakfast. The first time that Jeremy and I came to Wales, we tried Welsh rarebit, which is one of the top things that y'all had suggested for me to try today. Now, it is one of my favorite things I've tried so far of any food in UK. It's basically a toasted bread that has a hot cheese sauce on it that has mustard and I think Worcestershire sauce on it. And so I have basically my own version of that today, but this is different. I'm checking a lot of boxes with this one because on the bottom is the Welsh rarebit. It also has the standard elements of what I've been told is what you eat for breakfast here, which would be cockles, bacon, and eggs. and lava bread. I have never tried cockles before. I've never tried lava bread before. I had never even heard of cockles before until the first time that we came to the UK, or maybe even the second time, but they're really popular here in Wales. I think especially here in the south, they're really common. They can be found along the coastline. And as far as I know, they are a shellfish. I think they come in, they're like one of those little rounded looking shells. They're considered a mollusk, I think. I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to trying things. I'll try anything pretty much at least once. I'm a little bit hesitant about seafood because it's kind of hit or miss for me, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a good go, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. I'm not sure what lava bread is supposed to look like. I know that it's made from seaweed that kind of looks like a puree, so I think that this is right, but I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Does this look like something that you would eat for breakfast? Am I doing it right or am I wrong? Either way, we're gonna try it. First, I'm gonna just try a little bite here on the end that just has the rarebit. I do remember the first time we tried this that people thought I was saying rabbit, and I was in fact saying rarebit. It's not rabbit. I think it's just my accent. Looks pretty good. Nice crusty bread. That is so good. I just love how it's cheesy. It's got a little bit of mustardness to it. It's just a really nice, savory dish. I mean, who doesn't love bread with cheese that's flavored? It's definitely one of my favorite dishes of all of the UK. I think I'm gonna just try to get a little bit of the lava bread. Just try to get a little bit. Maybe somewhere else we can find actual lava bread. It's definitely like a green-black color. That's good. Tastes like seaweed. Tastes like little sushi adjacent. I don't really have seaweed in many things. It's good. I'm not against seaweed. Are these how small cockles are? Like, look how tiny those are. I was not expecting these to be so small, but I'll get at least a couple on there. Yeah, that looks like them because you can see its little clam part sticking out. It's not a clam, but it has a clam part. I have a question for you. For those who enjoy cockles, how do you know what a good cockle is? Like when you go to a place, what's the telling sign of this is good? Oh, those are good. I feel like they taste similar to a clam, but at least these ones here are softer. They're not as chewy as your typical clam, at least where I grew up. Whenever my grandma would make clams or we'd go clamming, I just always thought clams were really chewy, but maybe that was just how my family was making them, because these are really just nice and tender and they taste similar. They've got that seafood profile, but they're almost meltier. They're not quite so chewy. I get it. I get the cockle thing now. I think you'll have to tell me if I'm wrong, but I think one of the things that makes cockles so popular here is that they were an affordable thing, and that I think I was reading online that women would go and pack a bunch of them on a donkey and take them to a market and sell them. I'm so sorry for how I'm eating this. This is weird. My American etiquette is not appropriate for here, and I apologize. I think I have a bite of a little bit of everything. I've got some of the bread, I've got bacon, I've got egg, I've got cockles, I've got lava bread. Oh yeah, that is so good. When I asked on Instagram what I should try, quite a few of you specifically said to have cockles with bacon and a poached egg or eggs. And I can see why. There's something about the bacon with the cockles and lava bread that kind of like brings everything together. It makes it a nice rounded flavor. The bacon, I think, kind of takes the seafood flavor down a little bit and just makes it a nice, pleasant bite of everything. Super good. Okay, now I want to try more with the bacon. This is like a little bit better of a bite with everything. This is so good. Yeah, the bacon definitely elevates it. It makes it a little bit better, as well as the cheese on the rarebit. How is that so good? I never would have thought to pair bacon with seafood like that, but it's really good. All right, Wales, what else you got for me? Now I've had my fair share of Welsh cakes, but that is the number one thing that people have recommended. And in fact, I had them from a couple different places the other day. I tried them from both I think Cardiff Bakestones is what it's called, that's in the Cardiff market, and my personal favorite place to get them, the fabulous Welsh cakes in the Castle Arcade. Always fantastic. They're one of the best things that you could get when you're in Wales. But I have never tried savory Welsh cakes, so that's what I'm trying next. These are leek and cheddar Welsh cakes that are served with butter. So these are, I guess, quite different than what I was expecting. They almost look like they're maybe deep fried. If you're not familiar with Welsh cake, I think my server was best explaining it to the American who was ordering in front of me. He basically described it as a scone that is flattened and cooked on a griddle, and yeah, I think that that's accurate, and probably why I like them so much, because I love myself some scones with clotted cream, and I also love myself some Welsh cakes. But these ones are savory. These almost look deep fried. I'm not sure if they're deep fried or not, but I guess we'll just, oh, there's some sea salt on this butter. I think that's a good amount of melty butter. Oh my God. These are so different and so delicious. Savory Welsh cakes for the win. Nice layers of golden goodness. These are a little crispier than I'm used to. I think they might actually be deep fried instead of cooked on a griddle, but they are quite tasty and nice as a savory option. When I went to Pembrokeshire and I had some Welsh cakes, someone told me I should try savory ones, and I didn't even know that they existed at that point. And now I'm glad that I learned that they do, because these are so wonderful. They're like a little cheesy baked goodness. They almost remind me a little bit, this is gonna be a weird comparison, but they kind of have the flavor and vibe to me of a cheddar bay biscuit from Red Lobster, but like 10 times better. Which I guess would also make them the perfect accompaniment to seafood, which is another thing that I ordered. One single person told me to try popcorn cockles, or cockle popcorn, which I think are essentially just some cockles, but got a little slight batter on them and a little deep fried. These ones are served with a tartar sauce. Yeah, I think I like these better. My cheese board just arrived and I was not expecting that much cheese board. So, my verdict on cockles is that these are not something I would order every day. As someone who doesn't love seafood that isn't fish, but I appreciate them and I like them. And there is something about the light friedness with the tartar sauce, how they have a little bit of crunch to them, that make these better, I think, than the ones that I had with breakfast, in my opinion. There's a little bit more going on. Maybe part of it was like the lava bread also just gave it more of a seafood flavor. I feel like this is a very different way to have cockles. This is my cheese board. I think these are all Snowdonian cheeses, but I'm not sure what is what. So I might have to ask. And they are served with some crackers that are also indistinguishable. Oops, I left my knife on that other plate, so we're going to be using a fork to do this. Ooh, that packs a punch. Oh, that one tastes peppery. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of blue cheese. That's good. Just ever so slightly hint of funk, but really creamy. I like that one a lot. And then we got maybe like a, I don't know, looks Red Lobster-esque. Whoa, that has a very strong flavor, and I'm not sure what it is. I have deduced that this really strong one is called the Red Devil. It's a red Leicester that has habanero chilies in it, which is why it has such a punch. But yeah, these are all really, really nice. I think my two favorites are the red Leicester one and the blue cheese. And these, I think, are both some kind of cheddar. One of them, maybe this one's more of a garlic and herb, and that might just be a standard white cheddar. All really nice. I've noticed throughout my time here that they play pretty much exclusively either Welsh music that seems to have songs in Welsh or Welsh artists, to the point where I just thought, they're playing Duffy. Is she Welsh? Yeah, I guess she is. I just looked it up. Good to know. I don't think I can finish this, sadly. If you are looking to try Welsh food in Cardiff, this is a great place to do it. They have a lot of options. They seem to even have a meal thing where you can pick a starter and then get a main. So you could try Cockle, which is a stew that Jeremy and I tried the first time we came here. It's a real nice hearty stew. Not something I want to have today on a hot sunny day, but you should definitely try it if you are coming here and wanting to do your own Welsh food tour. Cockle is a good one. I was planning to go to Cardiff Market because there's one more thing I really wanted to try, but it looks like Cardiff Market is closed because it's a bank holiday. But that's okay. I have one thing left that I'm gonna do before I leave. Had to pop into my favorite, Fabulous Welsh Cakes, because their Welsh cakes are fabulous. What I love about that place is that they have rotating flavors. They always have the traditional one, but then they'll have a couple other flavors that are available from day to day. And today they had hazelnut and milk chocolate. So I got 2 of each for the road. I'll have one now. I think someone told me just in the last couple days on Instagram that the chocolate chip ones are the best. So I'm gonna try that right now. I don't know which one's which. I think this one right here is chocolate chip. Oh, that's good, but I think it's hazelnut. Either way, it's delicious. Yeah, I really do think that, in my opinion, the Fabulous Welsh Cakes place are the best ones. They're just so warm and delicious. I keep thinking about how that guy described them as like a scone but flattened and accurate and dusted with sugar and somehow better. I have to drive back to Kent, so I stopped one more time and got a iced latte for the road, but I don't know if I'll even make it to the road because I'm not even back to my car yet and I've already drank half of it. I did also not try any beers today because I'm driving, so you'll have to let me know what Welsh beers I should try, or ciders or anything else, because they had a local one, a local IPA, and they also had Wrexham Lager, which I think is the oldest lager brewery in the UK. But I didn't get to try any of them today because I'm driving, so let me know. What should I try next time? Thanks for watching me try some foods. Might have been a little bit of a bust with a couple of things that I wanted to try and it didn't work out. But that just means I have to come back and try more things next time. So let me know, what else should I try? Where should I go? What other places in Wales should I see? Because I definitely want to spend a lot more time here in the future. I recently went to Pembrokeshire for the first time. It was so amazing. I definitely want to go back. So just give me your suggestions. And if you haven't seen the video where I spent the day in Cardiff a couple days ago, then that'll be right here. I'll see you over there.